Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We're going to be jumping into some Amaranth finally. There's loads of bands that I want to jump into, but I've just got to do it slowly, bit by bit. I'm doing like a ton of Epica, I'm doing Floor whenever she releases shit, I'm doing some Winter Sun, and I'm just going to go through loads of bands that I really want to cover. Amaranth, I only ever really heard their first album, so I'm going to do one song from each of the albums, basically. I'll go from their first and all the way up. I chose Leave Everything Behind because it's the song that I used to make A&Vs to. I used to make A&Vs for fun when I was like way younger, because this came out in 2008, I think it was. It was like quite a while ago. So I used to make like A&Vs and things like that to it just for fun, just because they're good. Like, they weren't the best, they weren't the most technically sound, but they were kind of cool and fun for me to make, just to learn how to like do video editing and shit like that, man. So either way, let's just jump into it.
Was my only way. Here's my reason I try to design. If restoration of my pride will leave everything behind. Hear me, see me, what I try to find was emancipation of the human mind. Hear me, see me, put your life on the line. A confirmation on your side.
That's just a masterpiece of a fucking song right there, man. Like, the whole first album is masterful. Like, very few bands have such masterful albums. Some bands I can think of that have done it are bands like Sonata Arctica with Ecliptica, as one of the main ones that have like a really masterful first album. A lot of albums, a lot of bands don't, like Sonata Arctica, Epica, and a few others. Not even Nightwish's first album was like a masterpiece, if you know what I mean. It had like bits and pieces which was a bit off, but it was released way earlier than say what Amaranth is, but not so much Sonata Arctica. Either way, I listen to Amaranth mostly for their sound rather than their lyrics, basically. I love their musicality over anything else. While I do know the lyrics to a lot of the earlier stuff, as we get into their later stuff, like, it'll just be like a fresh new experience for me to see how they evolved and how they changed. And yeah, man, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they've actually evolved and changed over the amount of time that I haven't listened to them. I haven't listened to the song in about maybe 5+ years now, and I still remember most of the lyrics, even though the lyrics are on the screen. I remember the timings and I remember everything else because I spent so much time listening to it when I was editing it into videos and I was doing all of the kinds of stuff to it. I love the like whole iconic between 3 different vocalists and just making it work so well. It gave me proper Disharmonia Mundi vibes, whatever the hell you say that band name. It gave me vibes like that, like a little bit of ska symmetry in there too. It just gives me those kinds of like awesome melodethy vibes, with like multiple singers doing either a single singer or multiple singers just doing each different part and adding some clean, some growls, some different kinds of growls into that, and it just makes everything really iconic. The thing that really makes Amaranth stand out to me personally, is the fact that that the melody just follows the song so well. That the song starts out how it starts out, and then you do the first chorus, and then as it goes into the second chorus, they add a little bit more instrumentation. Then into the third chorus, it adds a little bit more instrumentation. Then as it ends, it just builds up in this whole fucking symphony of amazing melodeth, which is just exactly what you really need in your life. And it just really makes you want to enjoy it and really work at like going through the band's songs, and because each song is fucking iconic and it's all different. Like Automatic is very different to something like Leave Everything Behind, so is Amaranthe is very different to this song too. They're all very, very differently done, but they all have that same overall theme of being Amaranth at the same time, and it just makes it very interesting to listen to. And we're just going to go on a journey, man. We're going to go explore the depths of Amaranthe, man. What song should I do from the next albums? If you guys want me to do more, drop me a comment down below. Feel free to like the video while you're down there if you want. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. We're going to be journeying into a bunch of new bands, not just Amaranthe. We're going to be jumping into a fuck ton of new bands in the coming days and days and days and weeks and so on and such forth. Have a wonderful day, evening or nights, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, have an amazing day. Take it easy.